Well,
All right, Marco, what are we doing?
All right, so we'll try a little 10 minute video picks for the upcoming fight card, Whittaker Gastelum. Some actually good fights and some interesting ones. So 6 fights in the main card. First fight, we're going to the bantamweight division. Ricardo Ramos against a relatively unknown Bill Algeo. I don't really know anything about the other guy, Bill Algeo. He's going in. I mean, he's getting a tough first outing. I'm pretty sure it's his UFC debut against Ricardo Ramos, who is 14-3, 14 wins, 3 knockouts, 7 submissions, and who now he lost his last one. I think we spoke about it on the Qatar Oig fight. He was stopped by Leon Murphy.
Okay, he's like 5-2 in the UFC, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, he's something like that. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5-2. But I mean, a good solid competitor and not an easy out. What are we thinking?
Just pure on the fact,
so I'll go with the name I know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Bill Algeo, so I'd go with Ricardo Ramos.
Bill Algeo. Name rings a bell.
Yeah. It's one that I don't know now.
What's his record?
Huh?
What's his record, Algeo?
I can't say it on. There's nothing listed on the fight card. I'll just do a quick check, see if it's on Sherdog. Bill Algeo. His record is young. Oh, he's 31.
Still
14-5.
That's not terrible either. But I assume this would be the biggest name.
That's where we know his name. He was beaten in August by Ricardo Lamas.
Yeah.
So he's 2-2 in his last 4.
How did Lamas beat him?
Decision. Decision.
So
yeah,
he took Lamas the distance. That's a feat in itself. Lamas.
Yeah.
Fucker, I'll go Algeo then.
Oh, nice. Going for the upset.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that might not be an upset. It's just an unknown at the moment.
Yeah, just on the basis that he took Lamas the decision.
Yeah, all right. Who's next, Mark? Luis Pena.
Yeah, who was on do you remember off the Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah, I like him.
I like him as well.
I Kid Savage.
Yeah, I'd take him now. I'd pick him, Luis Pena, over Alexander.
I think he has not struggled, but he's had a few ups and downs in the last maybe 4 or 5 fights.
Yeah, I mean, he 8-3, I think, or 8-3. He just got he's kind of win loss. So when he came into the UFC, he beat Richie Smullen. Then he lost a split decision, 1-2, lost 1, 1-1, lost 1.
And who's he fighting on this card?
Alexander Muniz.
No, don't know him either.
No.
I'll go with Pena as well. Just
go with Pena.
Yeah, Pena.
He's long, he's rangy, he's fast, he's tough.
Great nickname.
What?
Great nickname.
What's his
Bob Ross.
What's his nickname?
The Violent Bob Ross.
Yeah, Violent Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Had a hairdo.
Yeah, go with Pena. It's hard to bet against him. He's good, like.
Yeah. Then we have Abdul Razak Al Hassan.
Okay, yeah.
Against Jacob Malkoun. Now I don't know much about Jacob, but I'd go with Abdul. I like him.
Yeah, he's another fighter. He's on a bit of a skid, if I'm not mistaken. He fought. What's your man's name?
He had 3 great performances, 3 KO wins.
Yeah.
He lost a decision, and then he was stopped by Chaos Williams just
Chaos Williams, that's it.
But I fancy him to bounce back.
Yeah. Well, this would be telling.
He has big power.
He's fighting someone without much of a name. This would be kind of telling.
Yeah.
We'll see how he bounces back. This might be a bit of a turning point for him.
Yeah. What age? I think he's 35.
Yeah.
He looks younger, weirdly enough. He actually does look younger.
You often see this. I think this is a kind of a pivotal moment, because you often see this with a lot of fighters where they go on a bit of a skid and then they have a chance where they're matched up with someone who's not as well known.
Yeah.
So,
he's a bit of a unit, isn't he, Hassan?
But it's a bit of a dodgy situation for him, because if he loses to someone with no kind of UFC record, a newcomer, that's it.
Yeah.
The middleweight division has a lot of. It's like a Shark Tank. You know what I mean? No room for lads like that are getting beaten by newcomers.
Yeah.
I might say 35.
35, yeah.
He's on. If he's getting beat by a newcomer, he's kind of heading down.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to make any kind of run the next 12 to 18 months, he has to really put a couple of stamps on things.
Yeah.
What could be an interesting fight? I suppose Jacob Malcolm is coming in kind of a bit of an unknown quantity. He has nothing to lose, so he could be.
Both of them are in a situation where they've kind of got nothing to lose / everything to lose.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Malcolm is fighting for his chance to get on the roster. Alisson is fighting for his chance to stay on the roster.
Yeah.
So I often keep my eyes on them sort of fights, because they can end up being fight of the night.
Yeah, big time, Next up, we're going to the big boys. Andrei Arlovsky, who is around since fucking dot.
He's been fighting since he was 19 or something.
53rd mixed martial arts fight.
Mad.
30 wins, 20 losses, 2 no contests. Weirdly, usually, you know the way they always say, the last thing to go is the punch.
Yeah.
Even like the likes of George Foreman and 50 years of age, fat and out of shape, still flattening cunts.
Yeah.
Arlovsky hasn't knocked anyone out in quite a while. His last KO win,
Travis Brown or something.
2015.
Great fight.
He had a decision win. He lost 4 in a row, 5 in a row. Then he won twice by decisions, lost twice by decision, a no contest, lost a decision. And Augusto Sakai, that guy with the weird short, the way he wears the shorts, kind of weird.
Yeah, the nappy fella.
Pretty awful fight. Then he gets stopped by Jairzinho, wins 2 decisions, and then he was submitted last time out against Thomas Penal.
You know your man, John, do you? You know the fella who tucks his...
That's not Sakai.
No, not that guy, actually. Sorry. This is the fella. He's just kind of chubby looking.
Yeah. His nickname is Big Baby or something.
No, different fella you're thinking of.
Albino or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's fighting Chase Sherman, who...
Chase Sherman he's in a weird position.
4 straight wins. 4 straight wins, 4 straight stoppages. Now, only one of those was in the UFC because he was fighting with Island Fights. He had 3 KOs in a row. Then he fought Isaac Villanueva.
He got the glory kickboxing for a bit.
Bare knuckle boxing.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
KB, yeah.
He's a big lad, man. He's got a lot of power. I think
this is his chance. It's his chance to get his foot back in the door.
Yeah, I'd go with Chase, and to be honest, even though Arlovsky has been, people say his chin has gotten better. No one's chin gets better. What has gotten better is his head movement has actually improved a bit, and he's not getting caught flush. He stopped that moving back in a straight line. Yeah. But I'd fancy Chase to stop him. Right. Time catches up with everyone, and
Chase is a big lad as well.
He's a big unit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chase Sherman on the back of that. He's probably desperate to get back in and get his contract.
Yeah,
he did have a fight back already, didn't he?
He won by stoppage.
Okay, yeah.
Who was that against?
I had the name there. It was Villanueva, Isaac Villanueva.
Okay.
That was TKO, elbows and punches. That was May 2020.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Sherman as well.
Next up, Drakkar Klose and Jeremy Stevens. So, in fairness, there could be a cracking fight. Drakkar was three wins in a row coming in, but then was stopped by Beneil Dariush at 248.
Remember that Beneil Dariush stoppage?
Yeah.
Cracker.
That was a good fight if I remember.
Yeah.
Right.
Car close, bad, like, and then he came back to knock him out.
Yeah.
Here is so Jeremy Stevens, who's around a long time. He's
Jeremy
coming off
in a weird position as well.
Very weird position. So just to put things into perspective, he was kind of starting to look good back a couple of years ago. He'd beaten Gilbert Melendez, Ducho Hoy, Josh Emmett.
Oh, he put the brakes on Josh Emmett. That's right.
Yeah, that was his last win. That was 2018. He was then stopped by Jose Aldo, even though he looked reasonably good in the early goings. Then he was lost decision to Magomed Sharapov.
Yeah.
No contest against Yair Rodriguez.
The eye poke.
Yeah, the eye poke. Decision lost against Rodriguez in the rematch. And then KO'd via elbows against Calvin Kattar.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So the two boys have something to prove. I'm going to go with Drakkar. I don't know. I think Jeremy's been found out a bit at the top level. I think he's been around a long time. Listen, he always puts it on the line, but no, it's real cliche, put it on the line, but he always gets in there and he's aggressive and he looks for the knockout, looks for the win. 3 years without a win. I think his best days are behind him.
Yeah.
I think that's
close.
Sorry, I think that's a prime example of up and comer versus the old dog. Like, John.
Yeah, it is very much so. Yeah. It is.
We know this game comes in waves, and
I think
this before you get past by.
I
think closer
the guard fights.
I think closer is just a younger, better, hungrier. So we'll give.
Yeah, okay. I think I'd probably. I was kind of on the fence because I think Stevens could possibly be dangerous when he's back against the wall like that.
Always, come here. You can stop a fight at any time, like John. From minute 1 to minute 15 or whatever.
He's still ranked in the top 10, right?
If he is, it's a madness. He hasn't won in 3 years.
I'm nearly sure I saw somewhere that Stevens is still ranked like 12 or 11 or something.
That'd be crazy. Possibly.
Yeah. Okay, and then obviously the main event then.
Main event, Kelvin Gastelum. So Gastelum is 1-3 in his last 4. He was beaten in that fight the year 2019. Adesanya, a very tight split decision win against Darren Till, who swears he's going to knock everyone out and then knocks no one out.
Yeah.
And then Jack Hermanson by heel hook. That was in July 2020, and he just beat Ian Heinisch by unanimous decision at 258.
Okay.
February 2021. So at least he's fresh, coming off a good, not too long a break.
Yeah.
And,
I'm going to go with, for this one, I'm going to go with what's his name?
You'll go Whittaker.
Whittaker. Yeah, I like Whittaker anyway. I've had him marked for ages. But what I will say is, I do think he needs to win this one decisively.
Just look at that. He hasn't had a stoppage win since stopping Ronaldo Jacare Souza and that was in April 2017.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Decision Yoel Romero. TKO KO loss at Adesanya. Unanimous decision Darren Till. Unanimous decision Jared Cannonier.
Yeah. I do think against someone like Gastelum, who's not on a skid, but
Gastelum's hard to put away.
Huh?
Gastelum's hard to put away.
Oh, he is hard to put away, definitely. But I just think if Whittaker is going to make another run for the title and be considered a contender, he needs to do it emphatically.
Whittaker has never been. Gastelum has never been stopped by strikes.
Yeah.
He's been submitted twice. Chris Weidman and Jack Hermanson both submitted him. No one has stopped him by strikes.
I'm trying to think think Adesanya was maybe the closest.
He was. It was very close in the last round. It was seconds within it.
I can't ever remember seeing him hurt bad before that.
No, he's durable. I'd like to think if Whittaker is serious about another challenge, that he has enough in the tank to get it done. How he gets done now, I don't know. But I'd like to think that Whittaker has enough to get it done.
I would like to see Whittaker get a TKO. That's what I would like to see.
Yeah. Or a really classy domination where he's hurting him and dropping him and close to submissions because I don't know. I think he has to convince us that the fight against Adesanya will be different.
Yeah.
He has to convince us that that's not going to be the same fight.
Gastelum's the same though.
To which?
If Gastelum wants a shot, he has to do the exact.
I think he's further away than.
I think he is as well.
Not with a win over Whittaker.
No, that's true. A win over Whittaker would definitely shoot him right in.
Shoot him right into the top spot there.
But I think, as things stand, I would say a really good win by Whittaker would nearly get him a title shot.
Yeah.
A really good win by Gastelum probably does.
I'd get him top 3.
I'd get him a
contender.
Yeah.
Where is he now? Where's Gastelum now?
I think is he 5th? I don't know. 1 second.
8.
Jesus. I didn't think he was that high. Yeah, so it even knocks him into the top 5 then if he gets a win.
Yeah. But I'd like
13.
He's been inactive. He was inactive for quite a while.
True. Yeah, you're going to slip down with yeah.
I'm
going to take Whittaker just for the kind of.
Does he fancy him?
TKO.
A little bit. Yeah, just go with a TKO because I think he needs to just put a stamp on it. He needs to start putting full stops at the end of these records.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
So we leave that there. I'll throw this up on the old YouTube. People can tell us what they think.
Yeah, all the people.
all 3.
Thanks, Maz.
All right.
All right, go on.
All right, go on. Talk to you later.
Roger. Good luck.